Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
We've got to find some wild huntsmen.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Oh boy.
For this shit.
Life on the continent and in the Skellig Isles is nasty, brutish, and short. War lays waste to the land, and those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar over their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. Oop. Alright, so we press 2 to pull that out. I've always been more of a quick attack and roll kind of guy. Though these guys aren't packing too much of a punch, so we can just kind of give them some heavy hits. Let's hit him with an Igni. I like that we start out with all of our signs. Alright, striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat.
Of course. When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking, or by meditating for at least 1 hour. While playing on the Blood and Broken Bones and Death March difficulties, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Ooh, interesting. Food and drink can be placed in your consumable slots for quick use during combat. So we press R or F to consume them and regenerate vitality. You have some food equipped in your upper consumable slot. Press R now to eat it and regenerate a portion of your vitality. So I guess we're going to have to stock up on some food at times. Wait, do I not get to... Okay, I'd like to take my horse. Can I, like, skin these guys? Yes, I can. I see loot. And we're probably going to want it, so... Take all of that. Wonder if there's still a way to scan the area like we used to have. That used to be an option. Here we go! Witchers spend most of their time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wild valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can always count on his horse, Roach, to help him in his travels. To have Roach come to you, press X. All right. It's an interesting name for a horse.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms. That's
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
I've heard that this game is very, very long. So we may have another epic playthrough on our hands.
We going?
Oh boy.
Help me! Help!
I'll save you, citizen. What the hell is that thing? Oh, lovely.
How's it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
It's only a flesh wound. Nice bowl cut.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
I'm gonna be the good Samaritan.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Time to get drunk. Got us a new bestiary entry. Even our horse can jump. Really digging the environments. I mean, some of the stuff looks phenomenal.
Come on, Roach.
Like the color schemes and everything.
A griffin this close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft, and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near the settlements, such as villages and cities. These are marked with that symbol on your map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witchers, and local happenings. So, more the same from The Witcher 2, and actually The Witcher 1 as well. Not dismounting yet. I'm following you. Is Yennefer here? Probably not.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
We're here! Now the party can begin.
Witches? I'll not drink with Weaver-lost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
All right, options marked with that symbol. We'll open the shop panel. I don't need any items just yet. We're still looking for a woman.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries. Might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Dialogue options marked with that symbol will end the conversation. At least he gives me some kind of a clue. Let's see, small talk.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Let's see what you've got.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
All right, so buy and sell items using the shop panel. Double-click on an item to purchase it. Press Escape to close the shop panel. I love that this game was generally designed with PC in mind. Some of the devs were caught saying that they would rather play this on the PC than consoles. And I applaud that because PC is the shit. All right, let's see. What can we buy? Is there anything of value to us right now? This is for that card game which was newly introduced here. Maybe we'll check that out later on. This is all alchemy stuff. I'm guessing we should probably buy some food, because vitality may become an issue. Let's see. How much does it heal? Tell me? Okay, this is probably the best thing to have. I'll go ahead and pick up 2. Much more. Oh, we've only got 124 coins left. I'll pick up everything that I can. So I'm sure we'll be collecting more coins very shortly.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
All right, quest updated. Ask travelers about Yennefer. Hello?
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak, for your breath sours my beer.
All right, options marked with the Axie sign will make use of the Axie sign. This sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation, invest in the delusion ability in the character panel. I've heard this game also has a wide variety of customization, which I look forward to. Let's see, yeah, let's go ahead and convince him.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
These are the droids you're looking for.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Well, that was easy. Let's ask some more travelers, shall we?
Once more, there are 4... What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the Horsewoman of War is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of War? Interesting name.
Horsewoman of War. What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Take my advice. Go back to your books while you can. War's no game. No faculty meetings to attend, no tenure to gain, end notes to compile. First soldier you see'll kill you.
Why would he do that? Me? A neutral civilian? A scholar?
Boots.
Come again?
He'll kill you for your boots. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Options marked with the card symbol will begin a game of Gwent. All right, fine, we'll give it a try. About to get my ass handed to me.
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals and the cards are their forces. All right, I'll go first. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use these wisely. This is a unit card. The number in the upper left corner indicates its strength. So up here. When placed on the battlefield, this value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. This is the unit's combat row icon. This icon indicates the row on the battlefield where the card will be placed. Okay. Some units have special abilities. This Kedweni Siege Expert's special ability is called Morale Boost, which grants +1 strength to all units in the same row. I definitely like this more than the dice game already. Weather cards are a type of special card. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. Okay, so that must be the corresponding weaknesses. At the start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw. But let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. Here's the battlefield. This is your side. This is your opponent's side. During each turn, a player must place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability which can be used only once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing X. Press Enter to select a card from your hand. Press Enter again to place it in the battlefield. All right. I have no idea what I'm doing really, so let's just go ahead and put one on the battlefield. This adds +1 to all units in the row except itself. The number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when a card is played. At the end of a round, the player with the highest total strength wins. During your turn, you can pass by holding down the space bar. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round. Your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you are confident you can win with the units you have already put into play. Or to let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. A round ends once both players have passed. The players then compare the total strength of their units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded, and both players' total strength is reset to 0. All right, so he's got 2 there. That's not the card I want. Trying to find another one to put in that back row. Well, maybe I should get somebody in the front. Well, yeah, this will work. That's a 6. We'll put that down. Take that! Let's see. Put down a... I'll go ahead and put you down then. He's placing down this type of card. That's all siege combat, all close combat. So we'll go ahead and play that. right, so that set his attack to 1. Not bad. We're at 14, he's at 11. Let's throw down this one. What you gonna do, buddy? What you gonna do? Didn't draw too bad of a hand, did we? That's gonna reset him to 1, so we don't want to play him. Let's go ahead and play that. We've got the lead. It's definitely an interesting game. It makes more sense to me than the dice game. Let's see. Seems like there could be a pretty high depth of strategy here, but it's just simple enough to understand. I think we've got this in the bag. See, do you do anything special? Okay, they're just front combat guys, so... Probably should have discarded this, because I'm not sure if I can play this in addition. We're gonna pass. So I don't want to play this. The player who loses a round also forfeits a life gem. The game is over once a player has lost both life gems. Okay, so that was round 1. All right, starting to get a grip on this, I think. So we don't draw any more for this turn, okay. Well, there's not much else I can do. I'm not sure I want to play that right now. We'll pass. There's no shame in passing and letting your opponent win a round. Sometimes it's better to save your cards for later. Each deck also features its own heroes. Heroes are high-value cards immune to the effects of special cards. These powerful cards can turn the tide of battle. Acquire more powerful cards by completing certain quests or purchasing them from vendors. Oh, cool. So we won the game. Impressive. Most impressive.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Should be another familiar quest line to anyone who's played The Witcher 1 and 2, as there was a progressive quest line where you had to defeat people at dice. Got a new Gwent card. Go to the Gwent deck panel. Not going to do that right now, but let's have a little chat, shall we?
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
All right, fine.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads,
Hey!
of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask, is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
All right, quest updated. Ask the Nilfgaardians about Yennefer. That we will do. Let me talk to you one more time, though.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
All right, guys, well, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. Be sure to leave a comment and a like. I definitely appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.